Good evening, everybody. What's going on? Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Sports Head. Sports Head 76. I'm the man, BF Bobby Fran, here with the human sports ticker, Andrew, and our boy, Scott Fitzpatrick. And I see our West Coast correspondent. He's loading in. We're letting him get going backstage, so we'll give him a minute to set up, get all his stuff right before I bring him in.
Are we simulcasting?
We are simulcasting, Andrew. I'm glad you brought it up, brother. We are not only here on the main channel that we're broadcasting on, my channel, BF Live. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. But we're also on Andrew the Giant 96. We're on my Twitter, my Facebook, Andrew's Twitch. We're all over the place. We got 5 outlets. We're doing it.
Hey, guys.
Let's go.
Everybody that's live on my channel, go over to BF. And please subscribe.
Thank you, bro. Let me just say something before we get into the show in a big way. At the beginning of the year, for whatever reason, I think out of the kindness of their heart, Scott Fitzpatrick here and Stormy and the crew, they decided they were going to circle the wagons, and they made a push, and they said they were going to get BF, myself, to 500 subscribers and help me monetize. And Scott made a promise that he was going to try to do it, or he was going to quit podcasting altogether. And so I'm happy to say that at the beginning of the week, I was at approximately 410, 412 subscribers. And because of the efforts of my great podcast friends and Andrew cutting shorts for me daily, I'm at 485 subscribers. I picked up like 70, 75 alone this week. Thank you to my great friend Andrew. Scott Fitzpatrick, you don't have to quit podcasting now, bro. I think you're safe.
I was hoping that didn't work against us.
Yeah, you kind of regretted it almost the minute you said it. You said that you think crazy thoughts at night, and then you get up in the morning and you don't really process them. So he said he's going to quit.
Well, I was afraid that it's going to take away. It's going to go against us.
Yeah, it wasn't going to work out there.
I'll take care of that business. Don't worry about that.
Fuck yeah, dude. Andrew decided on his own he was going to make this happen. Thank you, bro. You get on there and do them shorts, and you got a great following, great people, and I'm fortunate enough to get some of that rub-off love from you, bro. So thank you for everyone that's already subscribed and helped BF Live, my channel here. Please, if you haven't already, whatever channel you're watching on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and it helps us along the way. So Bone Load's kind of checked out. He must be having technical difficulties getting signed up. So let's see. Oh, he's trying. So why don't we do a little chat family check-in and see what's going on here on our chat. All right, with the nose. Hey, look, here's Andrew. Giving me the shout out, love. Here's a great friend, Buckshot Kid, checking in. What's up, Buckshot? There you go. How you doing, Buckshot? Matt knows what's up. He's been following my saga, 485. Thank you, Matt. I saw that you already said you were subscribed, and I appreciate you, bro. Welcome and happy Friday. All right, I see Bone Load set on. I'll give you another minute there, bro. Here's our friend, Scott Psycho Social. Come on. Yeah. Psycho Social. Come on in, girl. I know they're running an old Perry tonight, but maybe you'll be hanging out with us tonight at 9 o'clock East on Shuley Network 1 on the main channel for Replayables. We're going to have a great time. We got some great guests, Nikki from the chat family and some others. Put my goggles on here. Let's see. Andrew's still giving me the love in the chat. Thank you. Do as Andrew says. Thank you, everybody that's already subscribed. Mike Hawk Swollen. Andrew, what's up, my man? What's up, Mr. Wollen Hawk?
What's up, Mike? Subscribe to BF channel. He's almost to 500, please.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Andrew's putting the voodoo. He normally puts that voodoo out on you for his channel, but he's directing some of his channel voodoo my way, and I certainly love and appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much. There you go. You get the devil horns from Scott. Mike Hawk Swollen he's saying, what's up, fellas? Here's the devil horns back. We got CB checking in. Hey, break 19. We got CB checking in. Fat, he's saying. Fat, okay. I got one for you. How about this one? There you go. Psychosocial. I don't know about sports, just here to support my team. That's great. That is cool. Thank you, Psychosocial. We're just hanging out, having fun. Hello, BF. Scott and Andrew from our great friend Buckshot Kid. And Mike Hawk Swollen. Mike Hawk Swollen said, just sub to BF. Look, they're listening to you. It's working, Andrew. Scott thought that he might have to he wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash. He thought he was going to have to quit podcasting or look foolish for making the bet. And it turns out that we might make it to 500 and Scott won't have to quit podcasting after all.
He does a great show on Mondays.
Oh, thanks.
Everyone,
Oh, hang on. Time to put you in, man. Trying to cut a promo, Andrew? You cutting
he
a promo
does
for me,
a
bro?
great show on Mondays. It's BF Live. I make the occasional appearance, so if you want to see my happy ass every once in a while, sub to BF Live.
Boom. Couldn't have said it better. Just the way we wrote it there, Andrew. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. We're doing it. We're almost there, man. Thanks. Mike Hawk Swollen. Sean Riggle, we got that 10 inches. Buckshot's kid says, I'm good just waiting for replayables so I can say hello to Water Buffalo, House Payer, and Shawnee Boy and have a great time. We're going to do it, Buckshot. Water Buffalo's in the house. I'm here. We're going to do it.
Have we got any word from
Oh, okay. I see you, Bone Notes. It took him waving to me, but I think he's ready to go. Let's bring him in. He's our bro. He's our West Coast correspondent. Let's bring him in. Bone Notes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I was watching you before you were doing this, and I didn't see it. Good thing you were doing this. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I was trying to give you the thumbs up, like I'm ready to go.
I'm here, BF. Hello.
I'm good. Doing great. Yeah.
That's great, man. We're
excited. Really excited.
Boys, when that kick-ass replayable stream is going to happen?
Maybe
nice. I forgot
it
about
could be
that.
coming as soon as just as soon as next week. We'll have to talk about it. We have some great guests lined up tonight, but I got Chris in the mood. We're definitely going to do it. Your BF on replayables. Your Water Buffalo. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. We're doing it. I'm one and the same.
I'm going to ask Julie if I could simul stream it.
Simul streaming. Interesting. All right, let's see. Well, guys, we have a big week of sports news. We had a lot of coaches that have been around for decades that quit this week, and we got a lot of great headlines. So what do you say we get right into it? You ready to go to Hopper, Andrew?
And I'm going to still try to find words about one of the legends of the business. Yeah, still haven't found words on it.
Scotty messed up.
So,
Yes, that's definitely it's rocked his world. I know that Andrew, he's talking about Bill Belichick. For those who aren't following, Bill Belichick, the long tenured coach of the New England Patriots, is stepping down. He's leaving the team, and so we're going to speculate where he might end up and how that might go. But obviously, it was affected. Andrew, you were affected by this. Your grandfather was a Patriots fan, and he calls you to be a Patriots fan. They won 6 championships, and I know you feel a certain way about it, but you want to put out like a goodbye tweet to him, right?
yeah. Or a Facebook post or something like that.
That's cool.
Something where I can do more than 180 words.
There you go. So 180 characters cannot contain Andrew's appreciation for Bill Belichick. So we have that story and we have a lot more. So let's go, Let's go, boys. We're going to get right into it. We're going to jump into the hopper. I want to shout out Sean, if you're watching, Shawnee, a great friend or a person that we know from the Stern Network universe. He was the artist formerly known as High Register Shawnee, as I've been popping up here, and he's going to join us tonight, hopefully at some point on Replayables. On Sports Heads. I don't know what show I'm doing yet. On Sports Heads right now. So hopefully, Shawnee, if you're watching this, I sent you that link on your phone. Please feel welcome to jump in. I know he's a Buffalo Bills fan, and we'd like to get to know you a little bit better and kind of introduce you to this community and get this thing going because Shuli kind of let the cat out of the bag. That for those of you who know who High Register Shawnee, who used to go by, he's a big guy in conspiracy theories, and so we're going to do a conspiracy theory show. Should say that 10 times fast as you can on the Shuli Network, and I was lucky enough to be asked to help Shawnee host his show. So I'm going to kind of drive the ship for him, but it's his show, and we're going to hear all kind of wild, crazy stories about what he thinks about all of these conspiracy theories that we've heard throughout the years. So Sean, if you're watching, bro, I hope you jump in soon. But until then, we're going to go into the hopper with our first story.
I still haven't gotten anything from you, man.
From who?
No hi, no nothing.
From who?
He's ducking, huh?
Talking about Shuley?
Yeah.
Gonna call him out, say, Shuley, hit me up. Hit my DMs.
Really, man. Hit me up when you get a chance.
There you go. You heard it, man. All right. From your lips to
Seeing the
Shuley's
ring
ears.
fucking November 27th.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. Our first story, here it is. It's one of the biggest stories in sports probably in the last few decades. Bill Belichick leaving the Patriots after 24 seasons and 6 titles, guys. That's something. So we all know the legacy of him and Tom Brady. It's very well known and well recorded for any
he
sports
should have
fan.
left as soon as Tom Brady retired.
You think he should have left then? Well, it's interesting, Andrew. I think the pressure is on Belichick because the whole thing is who needs who. Did Brady need Belichick or did Belichick need Brady? Brady already went out and kind of shook that, and he by winning a championship with another team. Now I think for Belichick to prove that he doesn't need Brady, I think he has to do the same thing, bro, or that stink might always be on him that, hey, Bill, you might have won 6 titles, but you didn't do anything without Tom Brady, as to where Tom Brady has done something without Belichick. So it's going to be interesting.
He needs to go to the Chargers.
Well, I know our friend
Hell
Bono's
yeah.
is hoping for that, boy. You got a wide open GM spot and a head coaching spot just waiting for him out there, don't you, Boneloads?
Yep. I can't wait, dude. Yeah, both positions are open. And I just really, really, really hope the Spanos family is not cheap. They said they weren't going to be. They said, this time, like, no expense is going to be, too much. So hopefully they follow through on that and fork over the dough and the control, because they're control freaks too. So hopefully they let Belichick just have free reign. And I think Belichick knows too, like he could, this cast of guys, he could get to the next level. Like Justin Herbert, I'm sure he's licking his chops just a chance to coach that kid,
Well, this might be a good matchup for a lot of reasons, Boneloads, because I know recently he said he was willing to give up the GM duties in order to stay with the Patriots. So I think that's something that he's kind of looking to maybe get some of that burden off of him maybe as he's getting older. But, yeah, I can definitely see him landing in a spot like that. But there are currently, at last look, I think there are 7 teams with coaching vacancies in the NFL.
Falcons.
Yeah, I was just going to say the Falcons are going good. I rumored to go after him hard.
Titans got rid of Mike Vrabel.
But, yeah, I'm hoping Chargers. That'd be so cool, man.
What do you think Vrabel's going?
I don't know. He has that pedigree. I think Vrabel could end up being a good coach. He did a fairly decent job coaching that team, I think he did.
My take.
Okay.
He played under Belichick, right?
Yes, he did, Scott.
Coordinator of the Patriots.
Well, that wouldn't be so unheard of because Matt Patricia. I'm not Matt Patricia, but yeah, certain ones end up going back to Bill Belichick. So that might be a thing where he might be better suited to be a coordinator.
Yeah.
Or
I like where your head's at.
He'll follow Belichick wherever he goes. Be the defensive coordinator for him.
That could be right. You could get right, Boneloads. You might end up with Belichick and a loose Vrabel, and he's like, "Hey, I need a coordinator. Come on out and do this with me." That's a hell of a thought there, Andrew. So yeah, all of the wheels are turning. We're going to see where all of this kind of stuff settles down when it does. But let me let's check up with some of these people in the chat and all. I know we got some.
I'm pretty much guaranteed that's gonna happen.
Bigger headline
really cool.
Is the snooker, our friend CB says. Yeah, you're watching a qualifying match of snooker. I can't say we're the biggest snooker followers here, CB, but maybe you can educate us up on that. Slayer_rework saying, what's up? What's up, Slayer Rework? How you doing, man? Happy Friday. We're the sports heads. We get together here every Friday, and we just talk about our favorite sports stories from the past week. Whatever it is, we throw them in the hopper all week long, and now we're talking about them. Go ahead, Andrew. Oh, you're telling people to go to my channel? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
All right, I'll let you interrupt me for that. Yes, if you're not already here watching, please come to @BF Live or @BobbyFran on YouTube. I'm this close to 500 subscribers. I'm about 14 away or so, but thank you. Anyone got any sports conspiracies? There you go.
That's what I'm hoping for. When Johnny comes on, I want to hear it all, dude.
How about Inflategate, Scott?
I have
Yep.
several.
Flakegate.
Yep.
There we go. That's the first one. That's a big one.
The goat for Billy Goat from the Chicago Cubs, stuff like that.
Right? They steal the goats
I
and all that
have
stuff.
several.
What do you got,
Chicago
buddy?
Black Sox.
Give us those sports conspiracies.
Yep.
Sports are 100% rigged.
One.
See, I don't think 100%. I don't think they can they say football's rigged. I think it's not. It's too hard to keep that many people quiet. But one referee might be paid for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the one head guy
Or
that
one
can
player.
go, no, I saw it this way, guy. Yeah, one guy that's got too much sway on the field, Scott. I agree with that.
I mean, it did happen.
I don't think every
technically,
player's. I don't think every player's in a fixed game.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh wait,
What were you
sorry.
saying,
I was-
Donuts?
my bad. I was gonna say it did happen with Pete Rose, but he didn't bet on himself and not perform. He didn't throw a match, so I take that back.
Well, it's hard to say
what.
what Pete did because he was like a player manager for a period of time. I mean, Pete was all in the mire and he was betting and all, so he had his hands in a little too much back in those days. Mark Allen on his way to to San Francisco, says CB. All
I guess any kind of manipulation, good or bad, is unethical.
I
You know,
guess.
if you're doing it in your favor, if you bet on your team and you're like, we're gonna kick some ass.
Yeah, they didn't
You know,
want
you
anyone
probably
controlling
shouldn't do
the
that.
integrity
Yeah.
of any game. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah.
Who do you think the Patriots will get as GM?
I don't know.
What up, Jake?
I have an article about it. We're going to talk about who the new coach is because they already named their new coach. And let's see what's in that article
Sorry,
if they happen to mention who the GM is. But look who's checking in. It's Jake Huston, Scott's stepson.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Jake, I want to shout you out and say thank you to you too, bro, because you have also been instrumental in retweeting my page and telling people to subscribe and check me out on BF Live. Thank you, Jake Huston, my podcast bro. I love you, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks for all the retweet love. Let's see. Jake says, what do you think about Bill Belichick leaving the Patriots, or did you already talk about it? You hit us right in the middle of it, bro. You're right on time. Look who it is. It's the lovely Wendy Pack. Hey, Wendy. How you doing?
Hey.
Hi, Wendy. It's Buddy's favorite friend. Hi, all. I will see you at 8:15, Scott. Oh, Scott, you have a hot date I don't know about, bro?
Oh.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah. I don't really know a whole lot about it, but she's making a music video, and I think me and Bobby Nick's invited over to the show tonight, and we'll see what happens.
And she's like the music producer, the director, and she's gonna be playing a little grab ass with you on the set. Is that what's going on?
I don't know if I'm going to be twerking or not. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, I know if
That
Wendy has
situation?
anything to do with it, and you're going to be twerking because we've already seen it happen. We already know it's a thing. Boneloads knows. Let's see. I would like to see Bill in the NCAA. See if he can beat Nick Saban for titles. That's interesting. And we also have that story. He's the other long-tenured coach that after many years, decades even, is stepping down as being the head coach of the Alabama football program. Boneloads, what do we think about that, buddy?
Wow, what an amazing career! I can't believe he's hanging them up, and it just seemed like so abrupt. I thought he was just going to keep going and continue just to smash the record book along the way. And yeah, pretty surprising. Honestly, I was kind of shocked. I was like, "What? He's ready to retire? Like they got a great thing going in Alabama right now. Like
And it always
It's a
seems like they
great
always
program.
do.
yeah." Like it doesn't seem like it was ending anytime soon, right?
But talk
Like,
about jobs or shoes that you don't want to fill. Who wants to fill Bill Belichick's shoes? Who wants to fill Nick Saban's shoes? These are like guys that have been killing it for years. What's up, JT, buddy? How you doing, man?
Hey,
Happy
JT.
Friday, bro. What do
hey,
you know?
hey,
Sean's giving me the love.
Hey,
hot take.
hey,
Bill Belichick, Alabama.
macho man.
Bill Belichick,
Sorry.
Bill
ahead.
Belichick, Alabama.
Yeah, that's what people are speculating, Andrew. That would be interesting because that would be the only way where, like Boneload said, where you have a guy that's such a high tier guy. Like Boneloads, you got to do your special effects, Boneloads. You got what's going on tonight? Let's see. Special effects on tonight? Let's see. Ready? Yeah! We got special effects right here on Sports Heads. We're doing it. We're killing it. We got high budget shit going on here.
Yeah.
Yes. You heard what
Do
Sean
you
Riggle
think-
says.
I got a question.
All right, here we go.
Do you think Jim Harbaugh is going back to the NFL, or is Michigan's price tag too high?
Great
I don't know.
question.
Like, he was already coach of the San Francisco 49ers when he was famously beaten by his brother, the head coach of my Baltimore Ravens, John Harbaugh. It was the Brother Bowl right there. You see it, Scott. Bonos knows what's up. Yeah, so it's already kind of happened. But, yeah, these guys sometimes do go back and forth from the NFL. And yeah, they go back to college and they get their get their strength back
yet,
up.
Pete Carroll, he was the guy that kind
do
of
you
bounced around.
think Pete
Yeah.
Carroll's done? Or do
Wow,
you
speaking of the devil. Sorry,
Well,
Jinx, huh?
Look at that. We're talking about it all in a lump. So let's keep it going.
Andrew
then.
and
All
I
right,
got Carroll on our mind and shit.
let's work our way up to the Pete Carroll story because we got a couple stops in between. Okay, so after the Patriots got rid of Bill Belichick, New England Patriots hired Gerard Mayo as their next head coach. He was a draft pick of theirs, I think, in 2002 or so, or 20. He was, in 2019. He's 37 years old, and they're hiring from in-house guys. So what do we think about how for a guy that's been around so long, Andrew, they hired him, he got replaced just like that?
I don't
What do you
like
think about
the move. I don't
You like it? You don't like it?
They
I've
need
never
to
heard
have
of him.
someone in with experience, with championship pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
Big mistake by Robert Kraft here.
Okay, you heard it here first, Andrew. I think there's something to be said about hiring in-house. At least you keep a culture. But right now, the culture isn't so great. You're not handing over the Tom Brady culture. You're basically rebuilding a culture. So they're going to need a quarterback. They're going to need a GM build from the ground up, Andrew.
It's gonna be a tough job, man. Yeah.
To fucking God, they draft a quarterback.
There you go.
Mac Jones is trash.
Yes, you were calling that. You were saying that as probably as early the middle of his last season, like not this season, but the actual 2022-23 season. You were saying Mac Jones is not the guy. They need to move on. They need to bench him, and they never did, Andrew. They stuck it out, and I think they proved you ultimately right by playing him where he's not the guy. He's not the guy.
He is trash.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Matt says, "Can Jake come on?" Wait a minute. You asking for Jake now? Tell Jake I said no, not now. Let's see. I don't know if he wants to come on. Let's see. What do
Does
you
Jake know
think
Shawnee?
about
I bet that would be interesting for them to talk to each other.
Kyle Pratt joining Onyx? Well, if I knew your references, I would answer your question there, CB. But I think he's talking out of our school. Let's see. Big news. Come on. What is it, Jake? CB says, if I had a swear jar for every time Andrew swore, I'd be a poor man. I know you get him on a little roll sometime. It might not fill up too quick, Andrew. But he'll
So, I have a theory.
What's your theory?
You know that dude from Washington?
Yeah.
College. Washington.
Yeah, the College of Washington, yeah.
Penix?
He
Penix?
is good. He might be a suitable candidate for New England. Or I don't think they'll go Alabama again because Alabama took the draft pick. But have you been
What? Scott?
paying
I held it
attention
in as long as I could.
college quarterbacks?
I can't say that I have a lot so far, Andrew. I haven't been following the college quarterbacks and who's the next one's up this year. I know they had a big class last year where you had CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson. It's Tony. Hey, Tony DeVore. How you doing, Tony? And the lovely Allie does improv. How you doing to the happy couple, Tony? Happy Friday, bro. Thanks for all the tweet shout out love. Jake Hudson says, I sent you something on Twitter, BF. What'd you send me, bro?
Good call, BF, about this year's draft class compared to next year. Like, there would seem to be a lot of good ones this year, right? And we don't know what the hell is going to happen.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Well, I say next year, but it's actually this year. But you know what I meant, though.
We're in January already, bro. This draft's going to be up our ass before we know it.
I know.
Good, bro.
But yeah, a lot of good players this year.
For you again.
Another
fell
question.
off last
Go ahead,
week.
Andrew.
But where do you think Marvin Harrison
Last week.
Jr. is going to go?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good. He's one of the highly sought out draft picks from coming up in this year's draft, right, Andrew?
Top wide receiver of this century.
What about Gabe Neighbors?
Mm.
A lot of people are high on him right now. He might go before Harrison.
Yeah,
LSU.
well,
Yeah.
that's all going to come up in April. But like I just said, April will be here before we know it, if we're lucky. But right now, we're going to wrap
Amen.
up this season. But before we speculate too much about the draft, let's see. I think I saw. What's up, Browntown? Get down with Browntown.
Browntown,
What's up, Brownstown?
buddy?
Let's see. Patriots have a quarterback. It's Nathan Rourke. He's really good. Andrew, are you familiar with Nathan Rourke?
Excuse me.
No.
Ooh, very rare you'll catch Andrew. They doesn't know nothing. Well, you do a little homework there. We'll have to see. Brownstown is saying hi to Andrew. There you go. CB says Scott's time of the week for the laughing gas. There you go. Yeah, at some point in the show, Scott kind of watches Andrew and his flow, and he just gets caught up in it. Brownstown saying hi again. What's up, Shagger? You got moves like Shagger. What's going on, man? Happy Friday, buddy. Let's see. I sent you a DM to be. Let me check it. What's it?
This might be big.
Yeah. It is, but it's big news for Jake, of course. Let's see. We'll see if we can. We'll do an exclusive, Jake. How about that? Hi, guys. What's up, Tony T? Double T. Tony Tucker. How you doing? Happy Friday. Welcome to Sports Heads. Shagger the Lid. What's up, man? What's up, Vale 420? Shagger. All right, Vale. That's right, 420 is up. What's up? It's BK. It's our bro, Brian Clauder. Let's see. Here's checking in.
Brian.
How's you, Andrew? Shagger wants to know how you're doing tonight, brother.
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Shout out. Hi, Shagger and Veli. Let's see. Trying to read. Marvin Harrison Jr., overall number 1, according to our friend Brownstown, Andrew.
Like it. I like it. I like him a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do we know who he plays for?
OSU.
Oh,
He's a Buckeye. Yeah.
Ohio State.
Ooh, thank you. What's going on, babe? Hi, Tony from Shagger. Tony Tucker saying big ups. Big ups, Andrew. Big ups to Andrew. There you go.
Tony,
love it.
thank you. Thank you,
I
Tony.
don't know.
Valley for 20. Valley for
Well,
20.
we're still on the football topic with Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
If he goes to the NFL, it's probably only going to be like a 5-year deal because he tends to wear down, I think, or like wear on the players after a while. Like the Niners, after like year 5, they were just freaking just done with him.
Yeah, those hard balls are cut from that old kind of hard edge, hard nosed football kind of do things my way kind of thing, and not everybody takes to that. So
yeah, and it's great in the great in the college game because the kids are going to listen, give you their undivided attention, and they know what you say goes or you're out. But NFL, they're not as receptive to that kind of coaching style.
We've talked about that, how these young ones don't like that old kind of crack the whip style. Tramaneda. Yeah, what is up, Tramaneda? How you doing? How guys?
So
how
he's
you
going
doing?
to just give so much blood and life to an organization, but it, depending on whether or not the players are receptive to it, it's going to flame out at one
That's
point.
the whole thing. It's the culture and what has happened there already and what's going to be like a culture shock to them. But some of those teams need that little kick in the ass. So we'll have to see what kind of mixes come up. Tony Tucker says, great stream, guys. Thank you, Tony Tucker. We're still doing it. We found Lisa's son, guys. All right, well, that's good. I'm sorry to hear that Lisa's son was missing. Good evening, BK from Buckshot Kid. Shagger saying hi, Tram. Yo, Tony from Brian Clauder. Valley 420, Tram the lead. Big up Andrew again. Tony DeVore says, newsflash, the Carolina Panthers still suck. They're one of the 7 teams that I know that are looking for a head coach.
I
Good,
think
Andrew.
Bill Belichick would be well suited to.
Yeah, for some reason, I kind of think like I see Belichick doing what Jimmy Johnson did. Even though Jimmy Johnson was with the Cowboys and he was in a warm weather state, when he got his chance to go to a job, he went to Miami. He's out there on the water, fishing in between. I can see Belichick going to a kind of a San Diego or kind of a chill spot and kind of maybe just changing his game up a little bit. Show the big news. Jake. Let's see if anybody really thinks this is big news. Let's see. I'm gonna do this just for my boy Jake because he did help me with my subscribers, so I'm gonna help my boy Jake. Even though let's see, right here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Stop sharing. Hold up. Did the wrong thing. Here we go. You share this one. Share. Screen share. Doo. Why is it not coming up right? Not coming up right. I do that. There it is. No, it's not. Jake, it's not coming up right now, bro. I'll try to do it in a second. But what Jake's trying to say, I'll read the big news. Jake Huston says on Twitter, I got some big news. At Silk City Hot Sauce gave me a promo code, silkcityhotsauce.com, and use HWO at checkout, y'all. That's Huston World Order. Congratulations there, Jake. That's quite a status symbol, bro. You got your own offer code there on silkcityhotsauce.com. So if you buy your products or your favorite hot sauces at silkcityhotsauce.com, don't forget to type in that code HWO, Huston World Order, and you get your little discount there. Congratulations, Jake Huston. There's the bots running, telling you how to subscribe to our many different channels and donation links if you care to. Crazy numbers, for him, Brownstown says.
Congrats,
Tony
Jake. Yeah.
Andrew needs a few beers. Does he party? Oh, Andrew.
Oh, he parties, man.
Do you party, Andrew?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Give me a hell yeah.
Give me a, oh, hell yeah.
I'm gonna have to wait for Bolo to come out again for that.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
I can't wait too. Yeah, when we were my bad, BF, to interrupt. When we went up and met up with Shayna, her brother had offered us beers, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna wait till the game. And when I cracked mine, and he's like, man, that looks good. Let me get some of that.
Here's the answer. Does Andrew drink? See this? Can you see it, Bones?
Oh hell yeah!
I want it again.
Chug. Well, yeah, Andrew's pounding that shit.
There you go. We have proof. We got evidence. Andrew.
Look at that. That's like a full beer right there.
Boom. That was
that's
our
like
boy
a big
Bolo.
beer, yeah.
But he went and visited him, corrupting our boy Andrew. Very cool. Stop screen share. There we go.
He was dozing at the game too.
So that answers your question right there. Andrew does in fact party, and we have documented proof.
Hater news.
The hater juice?
Still no hater news.
Oh, still no Josh Hader news. CB says, I heard that they have an up-and-coming quarterback named Johnny Insider. Put my Johnny Insider. Put my Johnny Insider. Let's see.
Nice.
All right. Tony Tucker says,
Hey.
bet he's a proper party guy is our Andrew. You guessed it right, Tony Tucker. Let's see. Vales 420. Vegas 420. Yeah, I reckon Andrew gets all the women. Oh, you know, these guys know you, Andrew. Let's see. Yeah. Andrew is the stud. You know what's up. They can feel your vibes. Even guys feel your vibes. There's the links right there. Go into the chat, please.
Subscribe to my channel? I'm trying to get to 6,000 pretty quick.
I'm scratching my way to 500. Andrew's already going to 6,000 on his second channel. So yes, please. No Filter with Andrew and Friends. That's one of his main channels. Also, Andrew the Giant 96 altogether. That's another channel which we're co-streaming Sports Heads on the night. He's almost about 6,000 subscribers on that one. So Andrew's giving me a little subscriber love. We need tough men on field, Tony Tucker says. Shagger says, excuse my ignorance, has Andrew got the Down syndrome? No, Andrew does not have a Down syndrome. Would you like to? No, it's not. I mean, it's a fair question for some new people. But
cerebral palsy.
There you go. Yeah, but that's anyone. Yeah, Andrew's got he's sharp. It is game. Andrew is the human sports ticker, and he's the reason we are here tonight and every week doing Sports Heads. Andrew's great love and knowledge of sports is what brings us here to gather every Friday, and we're glad you're here doing it with us. Andrew is a mad sports lover. There's the tip bot running. Tony Tucker says, 100% Andrew, the lid. Anyone on the beer or the weed? Not yet currently, but there's a show that I'm going to be doing right after this one at 9 o'clock East on YouTube, Shuley Network 1. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and we watch crazy fun videos and we have fun doing it. And Scott's doing it. He might not be currently doing it, but Scott's got his recent thing here. What's this? De la creme, something de la creme. There you go. So there you go, bro.
Creme de la creme.
The creme de la creme. So we might not be currently doing it, but we're going to be doing it soon.
We're doing it.
I'm going to get my. I got my Tito's vodka. Look, he's got lock and load. Look, Scott's got all his weapons ready for playables and a party night. There you go. He's locked and loaded right there, bro. What do you got, Bone Loads?
I started smirking because I was trying to think of a joke of like Andrew was disabled because his penis is too big. But I couldn't come up with it fast enough.
Well, there's a problem with that. There's something that
I only have one testicle.
I know. Yeah, I know. But we gotta see. Harrison Jr.'s next Justin Jefferson. No Randy Moss. Well, Justin Jefferson is no slouch either. It's going to take I don't know what it's going to take to be the next Randy Moss because he was prolific in his day, Andrew. But what do you think about the Harrison Jr. is the next Justin Jefferson there, Andrew?
I agree.
You agree with that? Yeah, just like I said,
100.
Justin's no slouch. How about you there, Mr. Bone Loads?
Yeah, no, yeah. As I really interrupted you while you're saying, yeah, no, I totally agree. Yeah, agree. Like I see that in him too, his next JJ. Because Randy Moss, just like you said, I'm just echoing what you said, is a once in a lifetime talent, once in a generation talent. Yeah, and I see him as a JJ for sure. He's going to be effective immediately. He's going to get catches, especially in the modern day NFL when you can do the dink and dunk and the slants and the screens, and they tailor the game to the player now as opposed to the coach's style. You know, they're getting the most out of their players. So
yeah, if you got a guy like that can catch anything, you throw anything to him. So yeah, and I lucked out, Bone Loads. Justin Jefferson's rookie year, I've drafted him to be like a bench guy, and he ended up getting a lot of playing time and had an epic rookie year. So that was great. So I'm a Justin Jefferson fan.
Me too.
Let's see. My fret would have loved Andrew. All right, well, how you doing? We would have partied all night. Well, come on, Tony Tucker. We ain't done yet, man.
We still can,
Tony
yeah.
Tucker says. This
come
party's just beginning. We're like the official, unofficial pregame show for Replayables. That's where the real party is at 9 o'clock East. Shuli Network 1.
Guys.
What's up?
The chat down here. Subscribe to my channels if you like this place. We have parties all night.
That's right, we do. Andrew's right. We love podcasting. We love hanging out with all you, and we're doing it in a lot of different ways.
I even do sleep streams every once in a while.
There you go. That gives you an idea of how dedicated we are and Andrew is to the podcast game, that this boy even podcasts in his sleep. That's how deep in the game we are. So yeah, I do BF Live on Monday. These guys do a No Filter with Andrew and Friends. We do Sports Heads. Scott does the Guitar Podcast on Sundays. You can always catch us doing some fun shit all around here. The Panthers are going to have trouble getting a coach after firing Frank Reich after one season. I know they were horrible, but they didn't even give him a chance. I agree with that, Tony, because I'm a Frank Reich fan. I remember him when he was the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, and I think he was a great offensive coordinator, and so I think he does have the mind, and I agree that 1 year wasn't enough. What do you think, Bone Loads? After 1 year, they did let him go kind of quickly, didn't they?
And who's going to play for Tedford? The owner throwing fucking drinks at fans and firing tenured coaches after a few games, and he's come into the locker room and like screamed and cussed at the players after a loss. Like he's a little too hands-on for an owner.
Yeah, go ahead and expand on that for people that didn't hear that. I saw that little incident where they lost the game, and what did the coach the owner of the Carolina Panthers, what did he do? Describe that to everybody.
Yeah, so he threw a drink on a fan. I think they were roasting him because the team is not playing well.
Didn't they lose to the Jags or something? It was Jaguars fans, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they were in Jacksonville. Yeah, and he had a booth at the other team's owner was kind enough to give him, a luxury booth because that's what they do if they want to go to watch the game. They're like, yeah, of course, And a Jags fan was probably making fun of him, saying you're crap owner, and the guy threw a drink on him.
Yeah, and he got fined, I think, $150,000 or something. He got quite a significant fine for doing it. Hell yeah, Tony Tucker says.
And honestly, that was one of many things that have gone on with him during the season.
Is that right? I wasn't familiar with that. He was a problematic owner like that. I thought he was kind of a chill businessman, but you've heard of these outbursts before?
Yeah. Like he comes in and like yells at the players and like, you guys, what the fuck? Like no one wants the owner to come in.
Yeah, no
after
one wants the
lost a hard
belligerent
game.
drunk guy to come down out of his castle and chew their ass out. You would like to turn the team over to a guy and kind of never have that owner be seen. You don't want that drunken owner kind of thing.
And if you are going to show up, it's like, come on, guys, I believe in you. Only positive encouragement. You don't come in there and yell at them. You
it sounds like he kind of undermined. He was undermining his own locker room and his coach. So wow, just wasn't
That's
a good
what it
mix.
was. Yeah,
Bailey
he
3
absolutely
says,
was. So who's going to want to play for him as a coach? Like who the fuck doesn't want to play for that guy? He's an asshole.
Good point.
You don't want to take that job.
Bailey
They
420
get fired
says,
mid-season. I'm cool, dude. I want a 3-year window. If I'm a coach, I'm pitching to him. I'm like, I
agree.
Turn this team around, and
1 year isn't shit. 1 year seems like a knee-jerk reaction, and I agree that Frank Reich deserved a little bit better than that.
No, he totally deserves so much better than that, man. And then they had Jerry Richardson before, so it's like the Panthers just had like shitty humans after shitty humans, like owning the team. So
wow. Sean Briggle says, Andrew, you don't party. I'm the only one who partied. And now we dance. Come on, Andrew, dance.
Get jiggy with it, man.
It's hard.
Get your dancing wheels on.
You all right?
Yep, just trying to readjust, but it's not working.
All right. Hi, my name is Sean, and I like to party. I like to party. I like to party. I like to party.
You guys want to party?
Party on, man. You guys want to party, man?
Him, me,
MBS, Mr. Blue Sky checking in, and he says, get ready for Scott World Order.
him.
Got World Order.
That was cool. What was that one?
That's Mr. Blue Sky. That's their drop. Yeah. Got special drops for all of our friends, all of our regular friends. Here comes. Here's somebody. Mystic Kitty Live. What's going on, Mystic Kitty Live? Hey, Scott, I wonder if Mystic Kitty Live happens to know Shayna's dead cat. He's a familiar. We have a show cat. Shayna's dead cat shows up in our chat every now and then.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Let's see. Valley 420. He chugs faster than the UK drinking chairman, guys. Oh, shit. He's watching your game there, Andrew. Can we get the StreamYard link? Well, I don't know you very well. Can't we just have everybody on? But maybe we get to know you some. We'll have you on. Shagger says, hi, kitty. Hi, baby. What's up, Andrew? What you on, bud?
Yeah, we did that one time when a guy showed his ass.
Yeah. We've had experience with that, haven't we?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah. Twice.
Taking that risk.
Not taking that risk. You don't want a hot Cleveland steamer on your show, nothing like that. Hey, Kitty Love from Tony Tucker. I'm glad to see a bunch of new friends here joining us tonight on Sports Edge. You're watching on BF Live. We do this every Friday with my boy Andrew and Scott and Bonos. We've been doing it for a minute, and we just gather here every Friday and talk about all of our favorite sports stories from the previous week and whatever you guys like to talk about. So happy Friday. We're doing it. Hi, Tony from Mystic Kitty Live. Tony Tucker. Andrew has a big hoss. Yeah, like a boss. Kitty Love. Mr. Kitty says, Vale, you are banned. Not here, not yet so far. Let's see.
Yeah,
Shagger,
no,
Andrew gets all the pussy. Well, we know that.
Yeah, there are playmates that technically do know who he is and like flirt with him and stuff.
Yeah, Andrew.
Or used to. Yeah, I don't know if since he has a girlfriend. Now,
Hi, Jake. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I guess he meant this for me. Jake said hi, sexy. And I just thought he meant me right away. Let's see.
Still do.
Mystic Kitty Live says, is Andrew in a wheelchair? Well, let's see. Let's go check in with Andrew. Let's see if Andrew's in a... Are you in a wheelchair?
Yep.
Yes.
As far as I know.
As far as I know. Yes, he still is in a wheelchair. That's right. Let's see, going to back up for you right now. Andrew is our dude. Andrew is only limited by his wheelchair and his CP, but Andrew is the human sports ticker, and he's the reason we're here doing it every Friday.
We're doing it.
Oh, he's backing up now. Say, there goes the beeps. Let's see. Jake Hudson says Shuley Network 2BF. No question mark. No, Jake Hudson. Thank you for asking. Replayables normally has been airing on Shuley Network 2, so we didn't have overlap problems or anything like that. But tonight, and maybe for the foreseeable future, we're back. We're back on Shuley Network, the main channel. You call it Shuley Network 1 if you want. So grab your drinks, grab your smokes.
Subscribers over there.
I think they had on the main channel, I think they're getting up there like 17,000, Andrew. So you might have to work to catch up to them guys a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
SBF, I actually was listening to Shuley when I heard him make that announcement. Someone sent him a super chat about you being on Shuley Network 2 and like,
Yes.
what's up, like, let's promote your boys. And he's like, hey, let's bring them over to Network 1. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Tony Tucker, yes, Shuley Network the guy from Howard Stern show. When COVID hit the shit hit the fan in New York City, they were working remotely from home, and it eventually turned into, well, I'm not coming back. And then so when Shuley left Sirius Satellite Radio, he jumped on and started doing his own podcast thing. And myself and Bone Loads and a bunch of other people. Andrew is the Human Sports Ticker, and Shuley discovered Andrew.
Me.
That's right. Andrew was part when Shuley came over and left the Stern show and did his own podcast. He found Andrew to be a sports guy, and that's why we're all here tonight. So this is all kind of like 7 degrees of Shuley Agar, because we all came over when he left the Howard Stern show, and we know Andrew, and we all know each other because of Shuley and because of podcasting and doing this together, Tony. So yes, Shuley Network. Just type in Shuley, SHULI. I'll type it in here.
Yeah, Shuley, we're all connected through him because of Shuley. Like, that's how we found out about Andrew and started befriending him.
Yeah, bro. Like me and Bone Load, all of us here, we all met through this podcast community that all started off with Shuley. Like, so Shuley did it. He got Andrew. Bone Loads and myself were fans of Andrew and Shuley. We were fans of the whole thing. Yep. And because this community is so cool, we got to talking in the chat and getting to relate and know each other. And it's just built to talking privately. And now we're doing shows together, man. So it's all because of Shuley Network.
Now we're connected for life.
Boom. Like it or not. Yeah. So it's SHULI right here. I'll throw that up there. Go ahead and type it in and check us out later. Come on over. Is Willie Ointment? Willie do it? Kitty Andrew is like Stephen Hawking. Oh, Kitty Andrew is like Stephen Hawking. Except he gets more of that ass, though. Andrew gets more ass than Stephen Hawking, believe it or not. Come on.
He doesn't have to type in a computer. Like, he could actually talk.
Are you from
Stephen
channel or BF?
Saying Stephen
Who are we talking about, Andrew? I can tell through the chat.
Those two.
Tony Tucker and CB, they're on your channel, bro. They're hanging out on your channel. They're hanging out.
Yeah, those are your boys. Yeah.
On Andrew, the Giant 96 channel. Thoughts on Caleb Williams, USC, Mr. Bone Loads?
Oh, yeah, I love him. He might be the number one pick. If you're looking to start a franchise and looking for a QB, Caleb Williams is your guy. You know what you're getting for him. He does all the right things on the field.
If I were the Patriots, I'd trade up to get him.
Okay, there you go.
Amen. Yeah. I'm right there with you, Andrew.
What's Wendy? Our great friend Wendy says, must back off my Scott. Uh-oh.
I'm not the only one.
He's my Scott.
But who would you trade for?
Well, the Patriots have a lot of needs, so you said they needed a quarterback the most, right?
Yep.
So let's see. Tony Tucker, he'll be checking you out because he says he loves a good sleep stream. Well, if you love a good sleep stream, you will never be disappointed with Andrew, because Andrew he does them every night. So check him out on where do you want to find you? On Andrew the Giant 96, right?
Yep.
Andrew the Giant 96.
I've been backing him off on them lately because girl.
Because Andrew's rolling over and accidentally showing that ass in the middle of the night. He rolls out the covers. Andrew likes to sleep, buck naked, I think.
No.
Are you still Sports is my jam? 8769432 on Twitch.
Is that so? Your Twitch, Andrew?
Just kidding.
But Andrew is airing on his Twitch right now. We're airing on Andrew,
Hell yeah.
Andrew the Giant 96 and on Andrew's Twitch. He's my Scott, Wendy. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky's fighting. Now he's getting into the fight. What's up, Perma? How you doing? IFG. Or LFG, excuse me, lowercase L. Let's fucking go. All right, Perma, how you doing? MBS, back off my Scott. Oh, we have Mr. Blue Sky and Wendy fighting over you, Scott. What's going on?
What is going on? Settle down.
Mr. MBS says, no, never. Matt says, best back off Wendy Scott. Oh, we got a fight going on for you. I said yes. Oh, this is good. This is getting juicy. Thoughts on Caleb Williams? We got that one. Mr. Blue Sky says, cool. There's the bots running. Tony DeVore says, yeah, he lost his mind. LMAO. You lost all season, and that's what set you off. Yeah. Talking about those coaches and the owner. Yeah. Chris Abel, he's checking in. Now, for our friends that are maybe new to this is the host of the show, the party show that I'm going to be doing at 9 o'clock Eastern time on the Shuley Network 1. Chris Abels, we call it Replayables. We find the best funny, quirky, crazy videos, and we play them, and we sit around and make jokes and laugh and drink and smoke and have a great time doing it. Bone Loads, Scotty, Andrew, and BF, my brother. And one day, guys, one week, maybe as early as next week, we might shift everybody that's on this screen and simply go over at 9 o'clock East to Replayable. So one night there will be a combo episode, Andrew.
I have to ask permission, but
Right on.
I might have to restream that, so you guys better be careful.
Oh yeah, we probably can do that. That shouldn't be a problem. We can ask about that. We'll ask once we do that. We'll ask the guys at the network if it's cool to put it on a third thing. We'll talk about that. Tony D in the house, Chris notices. Yes, Tony DeVore, our great friend. Mr. Blue Skies getting the shout out love. And Mr. Blue Skies giving it back. Tony DeVore saying, what up, Chris Abel? CB is saying, Andrew Sleepy. He's kind of like that all the time, really. He's actually pretty sharp now there, CB, so we're doing it. Tony D, thank you for your awesome post, bro. Yes, thank you for all the great loving posts from Tony and Allie. Andrew's the stunt man, says Matt. Detroit. Who's Detroit?
Whoa, what's up? The lady with the big tits.
What?
You heard it, Bone.
I didn't even know that. She's so much more interesting now. Like, what's up?
Tony DeVore. He's just saying absolutely, brother, back to Chris Abels for the love, the co-love. Hola, Detroit from Chris Abels.
Can you guys cut that last part out? I've been drinking.
That's quite all right. Chris Abel says, we love you guys, brother. We love you. Hey, brother. We love you, brother. Hey, Twad, Chris is going to have his giant mug. I don't know if you see my boy Chris Abels, but he's got the double 2.5 can mug, and he chugs that down like a champ. And I sip my water and Tito's. Might as well crack it myself. So what's it? Oh, Emily Dolpha says, Goldberg, Goldberg. Don't come at me with that Goldberg shit. I don't want to hear that shit, you son of a bitch. All right, how you doing there, Emily? What's going on? Shuli, and I can't even spell. I spell network wrong. I spelled Shuli right, and what is that? Look at that spelling of network I did trying to do a live show. Neteat work. Join us on the Shuli Neteat work later on. Hey, the Shuli Neteat work. That's what we do with the show.
Posting too many shorts now.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know which one I'm doing there, Andrew. Let's see. CB, fact the Young Bucks, Goldberg, and some young guy need to face Sting and Darby in the retirement match. Oh, we got some wrestling talk here, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yes, Sting, the wrestler's going to hang it up after many years, and they're letting all that play out. So everybody's interested in the kind of the cool matches they can put together with Sting before he finally walks off into the sunset. So Sting is okay, but Goldberg good. Sting okay. Goldberg good. Emily says, what's up, Emily? How you doing? Got it like a woman that talks wrestling talk. CB, Stephen Hawking was on the Epstein list, though. Seemed like half the world was on that Epstein list, but ain't nobody admitting to that shit. Let's see. Buckshot.
Go ahead. Yeah, I went to a wrestling event because my grandpa, which I didn't know for the longest, was into wrestling. So I think I told you about this when I went to the WWE event in, gosh, where was it? It's called the Big Apple in California.
New
There's
York.
All right,
yeah.
but so what happened when you were at the event?
So we went to an event in it was Ontario. Thank you, Ontario in California. Yeah, we went to an event and there was a lot of hot women there. Like, yeah, like you would not think would be into wrestling, and not with their kids or anything. Like they were like there like by themselves.
Wow.
So
Probably a few porn
Yeah.
stars, because a lot of porn stars are.
That's wishful thinking out of Andrew right there. Was it porn stars?
For
Please
real?
say it was porn stars. No, that's cool.
Well,
Bone Loads. I like a wrestling chick, or it's kind of as rare as almost a video game chick, right? There's not a lot of them.
so-
There's not a lot of the kind of wrestling chicks that stand on their own. But
Well, it's
Buckshot,
not. It's a little more common, I think, than we would think. Because I went to the event and there was like a lot of like good-looking like women, and I was like, whoa, I
Andrew-
did not expect that.
cool. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to figure out. But Buckshot figured out my misspelling. BF, you put Shuli Netty work. Yeah, I know. Let's see. I spelled Shuli right. You guys figure out network. I can only do so much. Mac Jones was Mr. Interception, according to Mr. Brownstown, Andrew.
Agreed.
We all concur on that one. Yeah. The guy like throwing it to the other team more than his own. I know I shouldn't talk about your spelling. Mine is bad. That's okay, Buckshot. I'm just trying to do shit live. Emily Dolphus says, Sleepy Andrew. He too strong. He too strong. I meant, and then she says, I meant strong. We know what you meant. He too strong. Yeah. Andrew strong.
Strong men.
Flex bicep.
Strong men who love women.
Strong. He's a strong man who's made for women. He loves women. That's right. Mike Hawkswallen says, great chat, guys. Thank you, Mike Hawk. Shawnee Schultz is in here, too. Just wait, Bobby. You got something big coming. Wait a minute. Is that a threat or a promise or both, Shawnee? For those of you who don't know, this is the producer of the show that I'm getting ready to drink with the guys. Shawnee Schultz, our great producer. And he says, I got something big coming. I don't know. All I know is I'm a herbalist. I'm not a big drinker, so I don't want to hear nothing about it. Let's see. Orange Cassidy was not in the Epstein flight logs, Andrew. Do you believe that?
Better not be.
Yep.
I don't. You know what, Sean? I think Orange Cassidy flew there on a private plane, and they put on matches for those guys. I think that's what they did. He was just off the docket, bro. He's kind of separate. Orange Cassidy looks like definitely an Epstein Island guy. What's up? It's Hat Ride checking in.
Scott and I are going to Photoshop his name on there now.
Hack Ride says, how about them Ducks? Just won the offseason natty. Not only did Washington lose the national championship game, they lost every great player and their coach, while Oregon recruited Alabama players. Hack Ride is getting his college nut on. He loves college football. He loves Oregon Ducks college football, more specifically. Let's see. What's up, Hack? How you doing, buddy?
Probably getting turned on.
He's probably getting turned on about it. I try to check in on Hack Ride on Puzzle Box and a lot of his shows. Go ahead and check out Hack Ride Studios. You can catch him on Thursdays.
Just like half the girls in my chat when I talk.
Dude, what? What are you talking about? Half the girls in your chat do what when you talk?
Get turned on.
Get turned on. Okay. You have that effect on people. All right.
Don't you have a girlfriend? Like what? Like you're a scumbag. I'm just kidding.
Wish I had half his confidence.
Helly Ho did me spell wings, says CB. Okay. Flick that bean button, you effing cowards. That's also known as the like button. Hit that like button. Let everybody know that you like what you're seeing here. Hack Ride says Oregon is the best coaching job in college football. Landing past on Bama. That tells you everything. Baby.
Who do you think is going to replace David?
Yeah, Hack Ride? That'd be interesting. Who do you think could? I don't know if anybody could or would want to replace Nick Saban in Alabama. Such a prolific program. Mr. Blue Sky says, Scott, you're not the boss of me, according to Mr. Blue Sky. All right. Let's see where we're at. So, Andrew, you were talking about making a tweet up for Bill Belichick. Well, Rob Gronkowski did exactly what you said. Rob Gronkowski, former tight end for the Patriots, Says, thank you, Coach Belichick, for everything you have done. From taking a chance drafting me in the very beginning to teaching and showing me the way out on the field. I wouldn't change a thing. Honored to be on your team, and thank you for putting us players in situations to have serious success, Andrew. So maybe that'll inspire you for come up with your great words for this Coach Bill Belichick. And there's a couple pictures of them doing their thing back in the day, Andrew. Let's see.
Okay.
Brownstown says, I love Gronk. There you go. Gronk was that go-to tight end. He was always that guy, reliable. Hackride says, Kalen DeBoer from Washington has been hired as the new Alabama coach. See, the news just gets better and better for Oregon. Look at that. We got news updates coming in from our great sports friends in the chat. There you go. All right, so there was Gronk's tweet. Let's see what else.
I've been hearing that too, that because they're trying to get, I think, Oregon's coach to go to Alabama, and Oregon's coach is like, no, I'm getting the Alabama guys to come to me.
Let's see who wins that battle.
Yeah.
After 14 seasons, Pete Carroll is also another big coach, a long tenured coach, Andrew, out, and he's going to be have an executive position with the Seahawks. What do you think about that as compared to him coaching another team? What do you think about this?
Okay. He didn't want to leave. So he pretty much retired.
Yeah, I don't know who said to who. If they told him, if he said, I'm going to step down and just give me a glory office job, or he's going to be like an executive kind of guy. Just an advisor, if you will. So what do you think about that, brother?
Would you call it a retirement?
I'd say at the age of, what is he, like 72, 74 years old or so? I think he should be like, yes, he should be have retirement in his sights, Andrew. So yeah, Pete Carroll, after 14 seasons, no longer the coach of the Seahawks, buddy. All right. Our next story, Andrew, we talked about this before the show. This could be Derrick Henry's last year with the Titans.
Greatest 8 years of my life, the ups and the downs. Y'all been there for everything through the adversity. Watching me grow as a person and a player, always supporting me. I love y'all. I love seeing the 22s in the stadium. Hopefully, I was an inspiration to all the young kids and everybody in the community. Just thank y'all so much. Man, God is good. And tighten up, baby.
There you go. So what do you think about that, guys? Is that not the ultimate like free agent ploy where you're going to stand in the stadium and go like maybe your team, if they think they have a chance of signing you back, and he's saying goodbye to the fans, like he's saying something totally different, Andrew. Do you think Eddie George will not be with the Titans next season?
Absolutely.
Not Eddie George. I said Derrick Henry. I got Eddie George on the brain.
Absolutely not. He'll probably go to a team like the Eagles or someplace.
Yeah. So you think so? Derrick Henry's gone, but he was saying like he was gone. So I don't know if that meant that he has no intentions of coming back, or if the team told him we ain't got the money and we're not bringing you back, or whatever. He's setting the table. But Derrick Henry will be a free agent this year, and he said goodbye to his Tennessee Titan home fans. We have an unfortunate NFL story here, and I was hoping our friend Shawnee was here. Shawnee, if you're watching, bro, let's try to catch up another time. But Shawnee is a big Buffalo Bills fan. And but unfortunately, there was an unfortunate thing happened last week. A Buffalo Bills fan was shot in Miami after Miami game outside of the stadium, and they're offering a reward. So this is just the dumbest thing. I can see being a passionate fan of a sports team, but to the point where you're going to get in fights and commit murder and shoot people over it, I don't like anything that much. So it's unfortunate. This young man right here, 30 years old, the man shot and killed outside the Hard Rock Stadium last night was 30-year-old Dylan Isaacs of Six Nations, Ontario, his mother tells me. She says he was a big Bills fan and was visiting friends in Miami for the game. So that's a terrible thing. I mean, he was from Ontario, come down to see his favorite team, and has to get murdered for it. I mean, that's not any kind of sport I want to be a part of.
Don't get put away for life.
CB says, good night, I'm off for a tug. Okay.
Nice.
You have a good one?
Yeah, enjoy.
Have a wank on me. There you go. Have a good Let's see. Hackride says, if you heard Pete Carroll's speech in Seattle, you know he's still coaching. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in San Diego or Chicago. Yeah, Pete Carroll definitely seems like that lifer guy, coach, He seems like he's never going to be done until he's done. So, and look, Abono's just getting excited. He's like, you never thought about that,
yeah.
huh?
I love that idea. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you before we moved on, but I had to note that Carroll's one of a few guys that has a college championship and a pro championship, right? Like, there's not too many dudes out there.
Yeah,
I'm
there you
thinking.
go. He has that educational
He's a-
background
Yeah.
where he's done both
He
ends
is
of it and been
officially
successful.
a dude.
Yeah.
He's officially
He's
the
like
dude,
coaching.
huh?
He is officially a dude in the coaching ranks.
Yeah, I agree. He's much like a Belichick, where he's just not. You're gonna have to make these guys quit. You know, they're not gonna do it on their own. What's
I love that hack, right?
C Media Canada third main account says hello, hello. C Media Canada third main account. Pete Carroll or Jim Harbaugh to San Diego is a lock, according to our friend A.F.K.A. We'll have to see. I guess any of them would be a step up over what they had.
Thank you. I like all these names. I'm just like so intoxicated right now just hearing this. I'm like, yes, like get it, yeah.
If
We'll
you
get
can't
all of
tell,
them. We'll get
Bone Loads is a big San Diego Chargers fan, so he's excited at any of these notions because he's been calling for a new coach for like half of the season, I think.
Tom Brady's my hero.
Tom Brady is your hero. Oh, yes. Brownstown said, I met Tom Brady 2 weeks ago. No shit. Well, there you go, bro. That's cool.
That's really cool.
The running back in the NFL,
I've
now
been
more
wanting
useless
to
than
meet
a
him
cock ring
since
at
he's
Ray
played
DeVito's
big.
house. Hey-oh. Let's see. CB says, I met Tom Brady 1 week ago. No shit. Wait a minute. If somebody gets in here and says I met him 2.5 days ago, I'm going to be a little suspicious now. Let's see. Look who it is. It's Mrs. Andrew, the lovely Shayna checking in. Hey. A.K.A. Mrs. Andrew.
Hi, baby.
San Diego moved to L.A. Oh, yeah, we keep saying Chargers. Right. We're stuck, Buckshot. We're stuck in our old ways. I do keep saying San Diego as the Chargers. Yep.
I followed them here, you know. Like
Bono just follows them wherever they go. It's King of all Diffs checking in. Hi, King of all Diffs. Go ahead, Andrew.
I hate to hold you out, but if you could go to a game and somehow get me a Mookie or Otani autograph somehow.
There you go, Andrew.
You go with me.
Get them autographs.
Come out here. And, that's not going to happen without you being there.
That goes for anybody. You get an Otani autograph, or if you get a good autograph you want to pass on to Andrew, he'll definitely take it from you. Let's see.
We got to put you in an Otani jersey, get you out to LA. You know.
Hey, do you guys want to save this for the next?
And he'll do it, dude. You know.
You guys want to save this for the next Sports Heads? Maybe open up a pack of 1992 baseball cards?
Yeah, maybe we'll do that next week, Scott, because I got a couple more stories to go through.
Thanks,
you did tell me you wanted
awesome.
to do that. But we're gonna have fun. Maybe we'll do that. We'll let everybody know. Bring your best baseball cards, and we'll do we'll talk about some baseball cards, and we'll kind of open that up and see what prizes we have in there from 1992. I want the gum. I'm calling the gum now. I want the gum.
Do you know why 1992 is so important, Andrew?
I don't think he knows the 92 story. That's a Perry Caravello reference there, Andrew. Something very special happened with Perry.
Be Randy Johnson in there.
Randy Caravello. Randy's Johnson.
Randy Johnson.
Randy's Johnson. Let's see. We'll have to see if we find that next weekend.
That would be incredible. Yeah, that'd be like.
Trying to think of one, Andrew? All right, well, you think of a joke. If you do, we'll come back to you. Thanks, Mario Cristobal, for totally mismanaging Justin Herbert's career and allowing him to drop to the Chargers. There you go. He's my fantasy quarterback, so they don't have to win the games as long as my boy puts up some good numbers week after week. Hey, boys, King of all Diffs, what's up? Buckshot says, I sometimes say Baltimore Colts. Me too. Being a Baltimore Ravens fan, I do that every now and then. Every now and then I'll look at that horseshoe, and I'm like, man, that used to be my team when I was a kid. But I'm not bitter or anything. We just took somebody else's team. Let's see. Nirvana headlined the Reading Festival in 1992. See how I said Reading and not reading? I know what's up.
Nice, yeah.
I like woman. I like woman. Houston Oilers still gets me. Yeah, the old Houston Oilers. That's right. No, not really. Thinking about not really. All right, Andrew. Let's quickly talk about the playoffs that are coming up this weekend. So here's some of the brackets. We have Baltimore with the week off, and we have San Francisco with the week off, being the bye. In the AFC, we have Cleveland Browns playing Houston Texans. We have Miami Dolphins playing Kansas City Chiefs, and we have the Steelers against the Buffalo Bills. So start with Cleveland, Houston. Who you got there, Andrew?
Flacco beating the Rook.
Flacco is beating the rookie, you think?
I'm wacko for Flacco too, man.
Okay. All right, so we got Flacco beating the rookie, C.J. Stroud. That's a pretty bold call because Stroud has been slinging it when he's been healthy. Pittsburgh and Buffalo. Do you think Pittsburgh has anything for Buffalo?
No.
I don't either. I think Pittsburgh's kind of been skating, getting by with not a great team, injured quarterback. I think Buffalo has a good chance of stopping them right there. And we're going to talk more about this Miami-Kansas City game. Many people are upset because if you want to watch the Miami-Kansas City game this week, it's only exclusive on Peacock. Will not be on any over-the-air television or any paid cable TV. And I understand that there are congressmen and players that are upset about this. Exclusive game on Peacock, guys. So if you guys want to see this, you either not going to see it at all or they're forcing you to sign up for Peacock. So I think that kind of sucks, Andrew.
It does.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man.
This is part of the network. So with Amazon making their move to kind of internet only, and other networks are kind of trying to get into the more internet lane and the mobile lane, they're shifting. So they're forcing you to do these things, but many people are upset about it. So who do you think about Miami and Kansas City? I understand Miami's going to have to go to a cold Kansas City and play, Andrew.
I think Kansas City's got this one.
Yeah, I think they got the home field advantage. They have the weather advantage. All right, and then Philly, Tampa Bay in the NFC.
Philly has lost 5 straight. I think Tampa Bay's got it. They're weak. Philly is weak.
You think Baker? Yeah, I think Baker Mayfield and Tampa might be catching Philly at the right time. Like you said, they've lost 5 in a row. They're not playing with the confidence they were 5 games ago when everybody had them kind of as the co-pick to go to the NFC, to be competing for the NFC Championship with the 49ers. What about Detroit Lions, Chris Abel's team, home team, and the L.A. Rams, Andrew?
I hope Stafford gets it.
You hope Stafford gets another one? Well, Stafford already got his, and that's an interesting matchup. And then these are the teams that traded quarterbacks, just like about 2 years ago, where Jared Goff left the Raiders and went to Detroit. Detroit traded Matthew Stafford to the Rams, and they won a Super Bowl.
You said the Raiders.
I said the Raiders, did I? I meant the Rams. All these L.A. and the R's and teams, yes. The Rams. Jared Goff was traded from the Rams.
I have a hot take.
Uh-oh. Here comes. Hang on, everybody. Andrew's got a hot take.
To the team coming up soon.
Oh, okay. Next matchup. So you got the Rams over Detroit?
No, I got a hot take to another one.
Okay.
All right, and the last game we got is here we go. I know here it comes, Andrew. Green Bay at Dallas. Green Bay 7th seed at Dallas number 2 seed. What do you got, brother?
If Green Bay could beat Dallas, they're going all the way to the Super Bowl.
Ooh, you heard it here first. Andrew was talking shit before the show, and he said, I think Green Bay's got a chance of beating Dallas. So let's see. CB says, I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles too. There you go. I want in on baseball card show, y'all. Well, come on. All right, Hack. Andrew and Scott, remind me, I got to get Hack Ride and Electro Fries on here. We're going to have cards, and we'll break out the cards, and we'll have fries, and we'll have all kind of shit on here. Yeah, Hack, and you can bring some cards. Punk Al 64 says, I'm here for my main man, Andrew. Well, thank you, Punk Al 64.
Thank you.
I can see you're watching on Andrew's channel, Andrew the Giant 96. We're streaming right here from my channel, BF Live.
Also, subscribe to BF channel. He's trying to get monetized. I'm trying to help him out.
Andrew's been killing it, man. Without even me asking, Andrew's been coming home every day from his program, I guess, and making shorts and recruiting people for me.
Like, I hate to get annoying for you guys on my page, but
it's
thank
okay.
you, honey. I love you more.
Oh, jeez. Ain't that sweet and sickening all at the same time. This is Andrew checking in. Buffalo might not play at home. Yeah, they're saying that there could be some weather conditions and they might shift the game to Cleveland. I think they told Cleveland Browns to have their stadium ready. Go Browns, says Brownstown. Yeah, how about that? Into the playoffs with Joe Flacco. Hack ride. Coldest games in NFL history. Gonna be fun. Yeah, let's go. Let's see how that goes. The stream element spots are running. Sean Riggle says, they're forcing me to do anything or pay for Peacock. As long as you don't pay for it, they lose. I agree, and I have no intentions of paying for it. I will not watch that game. I'll keep up with it online. I see you shaking your head, Bone Loads. You're not feeling that either, huh,
unless
bro?
you're a Miami fan or a Chiefs fan, no way you're paying for it because
No.
you got to see your team. If they are playing, you got to see the team. But if you're not,
The only reason why
so yeah, that's how I feel.
the only reason why I have Peacock at all is the
Wait, what?
WWE.
Who's got?
That's cool. Yeah, I know. For anything, you would have that. All right. Well, that's cool.
I might
All right.
take advantage.
Brownstown says Baker, all Philly, Tampa. Yeah, Baker. What did it say? Baker, all Philly, Tampa Bay. Go Baker, play. There you go.
I like Baker.
I think Baker is the most underrated quarterback in the NFL.
Well, he kind of stunk it up in Cleveland, and he didn't have the confidence. And I think him and Odell Beckham Jr. were kind of fighting who's the alpha. Like, you're not throwing me the ball enough. And I think there was like a leadership battle. That's my perception when Odell and him was on the team. Then he had that. He went to L.A. and had that killer game where he was dropping passes like dimes, which got him the starting job ultimately with Tampa Bay. So he still got a little bit in the tank. But it'll be interesting to see if what he has for Philly, if he has enough to get past Philly. Brownstown says, bye, guys, heading out. Thanks for joining us, Brownstown.
Yeah, thanks, Browns.
It was fun having you and having your comments on our chat. Please join us here every Friday for Sports Heads. Shayna says, call me when you're done, Andrew. It's my number. Call me, Andrew. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Get my number. Call me, Andrew. Punk Al 64 says, who's the most promising coach, Andrew?
Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur, you think?
Green Bay.
And we were talking about him before the show started, and you said he's got a pretty good record against who, Andrew?
Dallas. 4-0.
4-0 against Dallas. Matt LaFleur is not scared.
5-0 on Sunday.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it. No doubt. Join the next stream. Good, Brownstown. We'll see you. And don't forget to catch Andrew on Andrew the Giant 96. He'll be up later on tonight doing a sleep stream. You might catch a shot of his naked ass when he rolls over. You never know.
Nice.
Let's see. Andrew, call me after the show. Sean Riggle says, hello.
I feel good about the Green Bay Packers against the Cowboys this weekend too. You know, they're going to give him a game. You know, they're not going to roll over.
Doubting me.
Yeah, it's going to. Win or lose, it's going to be a good game, I think. Yeah.
Jen Juggalette, Jen checking in. Tampa Bay Bucks fan here. There's Jen.
Go Bucks.
See you. Bet indeed, Brownstown. Bet indeed. Baker Mayfield is my future ex-fuzzman. I think you meant husband. But if you might be fuzzman. If you know what I'm saying, might be fuzzman. There you go.
I thought I was.
Andrew said, I thought I was.
Maybe he's feeling dangerous that day, you know.
All right. Well, if Brownstown's still around, and I think they are Brown, that's the name for that reason. It's because Andrew, we talked about this real quick. The Browns are being classy. They didn't play all of their starters this week. And Joe Flacco's contract stated that every win that he got, he would get $75,000. So because they kind of forced him to sit or asked him to sit, he didn't have the opportunity to win that $75,000. The Browns did something very classy, and it says the Browns pay Joe Flacco the $75,000 bonus he can't earn when he sits out Sunday. So I thought that was classy because they could have just easily forced him to sit out and said, look, bro, we're already paying you. We're not giving you the bonus. Screw you. But they didn't. They're keeping his confidence up. I think it's good for momentum and good for the team. Andrew, what do you think about this Joe Flacco decision?
I like the courtesy. I honestly think, call me crazy, but I think Flacco could go 2 or 3 more years.
You think that Flacco's going to come back? He's 38. You think he's going to come back for another season? Is that what you're saying?
He's got to find a team to play for, but he showed me something.
What's up, Jake? If you go to silkcityhotsauce.com, and if you're a hot sauce fan, if you go to silkcityhotsauce.com, use the offer code HWO. It's our boys Jake's Huston World Order, and you'll get a nice little discount. And Jake will get some shout out love back. They'll say, "Hey, Jake, thanks for the business." Let's go, says Brownstown. I had a feeling you'd still be around, Brownstown. I'm quietly cheering for Flacco unless he collides with the Ravens. Of course, being an ex-Raven, I'm a fan of Flacco. Juggalette Jen says it's just a surprise, so don't tell Mr. Mayfield. Oh, okay, there you go. I won't let him know it. Finn Burla, what's good, Andrew? Hey, Finn.
What's up?
Finn Bulera. Brownstown, Andrew, show me ass. He wants to see that ass. That's a sleep stream. We don't do that here. This is a PG show. Tune in for Andrew the Giant 96 on YouTube late at night, and you might see some of that ass for sure. You won't be disappointed. Stay in. Okay, Brownstown. You're having so much fun, you're staying. So, yeah, we talked about the exclusive Peacock game, and some senators, House Democrats, writes to NFL blasting the streaming-only playoff game. And their contention is that people already pay enough for NBC, pay for these channels that have cable and satellite dish services, and now you want them to pay more. So there's a lot of crying, a lot of people. I thought a lot of people were going to be upset by this, but so much so that you're upsetting politicians that they're getting in the mix and getting pissed off about it. So, but I'm not caving in, and I'm not watching it. I'm not that interested in it. And yeah, I'm not being pulled in. One of the Kansas City Chiefs players who's in the game took matters into his own hands. Kansas City Chiefs player handing out free Peacock subscriptions after calling the exclusive playoff deal insane. So he's taking,
like that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, Boneloads. He said, this is what the guy's doing. It says, the Kansas City Chiefs player, Charles Omenihu, joined many sports fans in grumbling that his team's big playoff game against the Miami Dolphins will be only on Peacock. So he took matters into his own hands and is giving away memberships to the streaming platform. After taking a swipe on X at the exclusive deal this week, calling it insane, Omenihu, a defensive end, then reached out directly to Peacock, owned by NBC Universal, the parent company of NBC News, tagging it and saying, "Hit me up, I have an idea." Omenihu announced Tuesday night that he wanted as many people as possible to see the game Saturday night. So he was going to pay the subscription fee for dozens of fans. So he ended up giving away 90 3-month memberships, limited memberships to Peacock, guys. So this was his solution. That's what it says.
Really cool.
He says, all right, Chiefs Kingdom, I saw the comments, and I want you all to be able to watch us play. So I'm giving away 90 3-month memberships, 3-month Peacock memberships. Enter to win, reply with this treat, and why you should get picked. Picking winners on Friday, so maybe you get lucky today. So that's how some of the reaction and how people are dealing with this exclusive deal. Stan, we got that one. Brownstown says Tyree kills the best NFL receiver in the league for the past few years. Yeah, and he's playing hurt. I mean, he limps off the field on every play and comes and limps back in on every play. Great player, a grinding dude, a difference maker. He didn't make much of a difference when he played the Ravens, though.
He called Cheetah for
no reason.
nothing.
Right. It's not because he cheated. It's because he's fast. That's right. His nickname is the Cheetah because my dude is fast for real. Actually, I don't have a cheetah. I got a tiger.
Yeah, it's just so stupid from a rating standpoint.
How's that?
To not air a playoff game on national television. Like, you're gonna get the most ratings possible.
Yes. Only the local cities will be getting it. The team's local cities will be getting it on their local stations, but everybody else has to buy in.
I like that. I like that they're going to air that for the. Because I was going to say, if you're going to buy that, you're going to only be a Chiefs or Dolphins fans. Like, you got to be out of your mind unless you're betting or something. You know, you just have money to throw around that you really want to watch a football game. But most people generally are not going to do that. Mm-hmm. You see money? No, get out of here. Or you pirate it. So.
We touched on this. Nick Saban retires after 7 national championships, guys. 7. He's 72 years old, and he exits after 17 years. So I don't know who you find such a highly touted, highly successful program. Do you start with a young guy? Do you get a Belichick? Do you look for another guy to keep up what you have? It'll be really Really interesting to see how the Patriots move forward, how Alabama moves forward, how the Seahawks move forward. I mean, these teams are losing coaches that they've had in excess of decades, for multiple decades. So big
What a
changes.
trip, huh? Yeah, like within days. Yeah, like Carroll, Saban,
Yep.
Belichick.
It's like an
It's like a
era.
lot to process. Yeah.
It's like an era's ending, Boneloads. Boneloads, I think you put this in the hopper, brother. What about this? Tiger and Nike.
Wow, what an end of a freaking run, huh? Since 1997, when he won the Masters going pro.
I will say that golf wasn't in a great place before Tiger Woods came along. Golf was hanging by a thread, and Tiger was the thing that golf and Nike needed at the time. So I will read this statement that Tiger issued, and it says, over 27 years ago, I was fortunate to start a partnership with one of the most iconic brands in the world. The days since have been filled with so many amazing moments and memories. If I started naming them, I could go on forever. Phil Knight's passion and vision brought this Nike and Nike Golf partnership together, and I want to personally thank him, along with all the Nike employees and incredible athletes I've had the pleasure of working with along the way. People will ask if there is another chapter. Yes, there will certainly be another chapter. See you in LA, Tiger. So
Nice.
this is talk not only the end of a coaching era in sports, Boneloads, but the end of a real big big marketing era, and that, like I said, Nike really needed him at the time, and golf they all needed each other at the time. What's that, buddy?
I know, right? That's what I'm wondering.
What's that? I didn't hear your question, buddy.
What the fuck does he mean by see you in LA?
I don't know. Yeah, he's kind of being vague on purpose, Andrew. I didn't know what the see you in LA thing meant either, so I don't follow Tiger enough to know what he kind of encoded in that message. But let's see. For real, leaving now. Love you guys. See you later. Sure, Brownstown. Thanks, man. I'm glad you stayed around twice, man. We'll catch you next time when you can make it, man. Have a happy Friday and have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us. All right. I got a few more funny videos and things to share with you. I got to pull this train into the station to do my show at 9 o'clock. So let's see. This is a pretty cool clip. I think you also put this in here, Boneless. Did you not? This is Liam Neeson.
Yes.
Pulling a take, and he's actually at the game. They play it on the screen and watch. He's in the crowd
At the Garden.
Look at this. I have a special set of skills. We're gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah. How cool is that, man?
That's cool. I have a very specific set of skills. There you go. So that was pretty funny that he played it up.
Yeah.
He knew he was on the Jumbotron, and he kind of had fun. Boneloads, I have a story about Draymond Green that you put in here. We'll cover a little NBA here on Sports Heads. Draymond Green aims to cut antics. He said he's cost his team enough. So talk about Draymond Green and how would he kind of trying to shape up his act?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I think that he has atoned for his actions, and the team has felt like he's done what he needs to do in order to come back and not
fuck it up for everybody else, right?
yeah. I mean, just not be a crazy person, for lack of a better word, because I think he was being like a mentally ill person. He's being like Kanye in the court, and they're like, you can't do that anymore. You can't physically assault people. If people have done that stuff off the court, he's probably going to jail.
Exactly. So hopefully he does finally clean up his act and maybe straighten up and fly right, as they say. We got that one. This is a lovely Stormy checking in, our no-filter family friend. Stormy says Bobby Fran is at 488. Let's get him to 500. Thank you, Stormy. Stormy's been helping me with shorts. She's been like, said, here, BF, throw this out as a short. Let's do this. Let's do that. Scott's been like doing all his plugs for Bobby Fran. Andrew's been making shorts. I love you guys. Thank you. I was at near 400 this week, and now I'm near 500. Because of you guys. Thank you, Stormy, and thanks, everybody. All right, I got a couple more clips for you, and I got to pull this train into the station. Here's a couple funny clips. I'd like to end the show with something funny. Check out what this guy's flag says, if you can read it. It says, the headline says, high school kids nowadays are just a different breed. He gets tackled, but watch. I'm going to let it play one more time. See if you can catch what the flag says. You see it right there? It's very small. For those of you who can't catch it, there's a young man running down the middle of a football field with a flag with black material with white lettering, and it says, I eat ass.
Nice.
And there you go. And so he runs to the end of the field, and he gets about tackled. Tries to go for the wall, but oh no, he didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it. Look at Andrew like that.
Yeah, that's Andrew's home right there.
I knew Andrew would like that one. I eat ass. That's a man after your own heart, isn't it, Andrew?
I didn't do that when I was a kid.
All right, well, I'm about to pull the train into the station. This has been a great, awesome episode 76 of Sports Heads with my man Andrew the Giant, with Scott Fitzpatrick and Bone Loads. I want to thank everybody for the love all week. Thanks for the love you give us here on Sports Heads. Join us at 9 o'clock East, just coming up in a half hour from now. Grab what you like to drink and smoke, because we're going to laugh and joke, and we got some funny-ass clips we're going to show, and we're going to laugh at and point out crazy shit together with it. So, Andrew, I'm going to play one more video, and I'm going to let you send this thing home. My sister Kathy says, Bone Loads, I want to know that you look A. Bone Loads, want you to know that you look A. All right, we'll give that later. Andrew would eat a dingleberry. Would? He already did, man. Come on, man. That's so last year. Let's see. After party at Andrew's place. Oh, shit. Oops.
Yeah.
Like the party. We go to party at Andrew's place.
When I win the Powerball or Mega Millions, I'm buying a house right next door to Andrew, and I'm gonna hang out with him and all his homies like every day, dude. Almost like when I'm in town, you know.
That's funny, Buckshot. I could have used that both places, bro. Like sometimes I figure where I submit things, but it was kind of sports related that he's running across the field. But yeah, I could have used it on both. He says, save the I eat ass for replayables. Well, you may see it over there. Come join us over there, Buckshot. I know you're going to be over there. I got one more funny, cool video for you, and I'm going to get my liquor and my smoke right and get over there. So check this out. Check this game, this futuristic game, guys.
Spiked rotating platform as it continues to spin. But that's not even the craziest
It's in
part,
like a
as once
giant
the platform
warehouse.
stops in an upright position, it then becomes a race to see who can get to the top first, as spikes quickly start to retract, causing you to
That
free
shit.
fall if you're not quick enough. But even if you do make it to the top, the only way down is to let go and fall a couple of stories, proving that humans will do anything for entertainment.
That's some
These
shit.
guys are competing in an extreme game where they must attempt to stay on this spiked rotating platform as it
Look how big that
continues to
building is.
spin. But that's not even the craziest part, as once the platform stops in an upright position, it then becomes a race to see who can get to the top first, as spikes quickly start to retract, causing you to free fall if you're not quick enough. But even if you do make it to the top, the only way down is to let go and fall a couple of stories, proving that humans will do anything for entertainment.
That's cool. Cool
like a
shit.
video
Well, we hope
game.
you enjoyed that. We hope you enjoyed everything you saw here tonight on episode 76 of Sports Heads. We'd like to leave you with kind of a fun, wacky, extreme sports clip for the week. So, Andrew, why don't you pull this train into the station, bro? Any last thoughts?
Thank you for everyone who supports both our channels. We're doing it! We're doing it!
Yeah.
We're doing it.
All right,
Let's
Andrew, thank you,
go.
bro. Thank you for all the subscription love and making the shorts for me and helping BF Live become more successful. Mr. Scott Fitzpatrick, where can we find you for the rest of the weekend, buddy?
Be no filter this weekend, but like I said, I'm pretty much just worried about getting BF Live to 500. So
Thank you, bro. You cashed a check. You wrote a check with your ass. You said, if BF isn't up to 500 subscribers in like 9 days, I'm going to quit podcasting. So I'm happy to tell you that, Scott, I don't think you're going to have to quit, bro. Thank you for putting that out there, man. And thank you for using your plug to promote me, man. Mr. Bone Loads, man. Have a great weekend, bro.
Yeah.
What are you going to be up to? What do you like to say?
Just follow my friend. If you're watching Andrew's channel, please follow BF Live on YouTube. And when he gets to 500 subscribers, I'll be on the celebration show, and like I'll pretty much like do anything. Like,
all right, I like
Yeah.
that sound of that.
Yeah.
Right, Wendy on here. We'll have you on here. I'm gonna get you and Scott twerking with Wendy in the middle. We're gonna have a Wendy sandwich. We'll have Bone Loads and Scott twerking. We'll have to plan some fun shit. What's up, Andrew?
Maybe we can get out to Wisconsin soon.
Oh, look, Andrew's always he's trying to angle to get some ass out of everything we do. Okay, let's see. My sister Kathy finishes by saying, a lot healthier and better. Just want you to know, I noticed, keep it up. All right, so that's what my sister was trying to say. Bone Loads, want you to know that you look a lot happier, a lot healthier, and just want you to know to keep it up. There you go. That's my lovely sister. Give him the positivity. Sarah LeHou says, what's up? What's up, Sarah? We're about to pull this train into the station, but another train is loading up. Go to Shuley Network just Shuli Network or Shuli Network 1, we call it, on YouTube. And look for a show called Replayables. I'm going to be over there. A lot of these guys will be in the chat. We'll be partying in the chat. We'll be partying on screen, drinking, smoking, laughing, joking.
I love you, Dad.
Jen says, oh. And Sean,
Andrew.
we're going to go ahead, Scott. We got, buddy.
Just trying, Andrew. Just trying to.
Wait, what?
Damage control.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right, then. So, and we'll leave you with this last one because my friend Sean Riggle, he loves to razz us about Orange Cassidy being my favorite wrestler or not. There you go. So, Sean, it's good seeing you out there, bro. Have a good weekend. Thanks for joining us. Maybe I'll see you over in Replayables chat. Maybe I'll see you Monday on my show and my channel, BF Live, 12 noon to 3 Eastern time or so. Scott Fitzpatrick joins us. Bobby Nick joins us. Sometimes Andrew. And let me see what Bone Notes has as a prop right here. He's got the Justin Bieber prop. I was like, baby, baby, baby. Oh, I like baby. All right, so for our friend, it's our West Coast correspondent, Bone Loads. So for Bone Loads Bieber, for Scott Fitzpatrick, and for Andrew the Giant, I'm the man, Buffalo BF Bobby Fran, saying peace and love. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you the next time we see you. And the next time that I will see you is over on Shuli Network 1 on Replayables. So peace and love and have a great weekend because we're out of here, y'all. Later.